Hello and welcome to the App Profits Workshop. This is the workshop where you will make your very own, very first business income app. In less than 4 hours, you will get your business income app up and ready to submit to the Apple and Google stores. So this workshop is all about how to get your first income app quickly, cheaply and easily. Hi, my name's Jen and I'll be presenting this workshop and I'll be working with you over the next 4 hours to help you get your income app ready to go. Just a little bit of background that I mentioned previously, but if you haven't heard it before, I've been in business since 1992. I've been on the net since 1996. I've been mentoring web business owners since 2004, and I've built a web-based platform to simplify the process for you in building your business income app, which is why I'm presenting and teaching for you in this workshop today. I was looking for an easier way to get back on the leading edge in my business a few years ago, and I discovered that the mobile user marketplace was the place to be. Within that, I've discovered that apps create the opportunity for me to be creative, to have concepts that add value, to collaborate, and of course to increase cash flow through my business. So please listen carefully to this entire introductory video and note down what you'll need to do and what you'll need to know before you start Module 1 and enter the training room for this workshop. This particular workshop is a paid course or a paid workshop, and you purchase it when you're in the free webinar. So head back to that free webinar at leadingedgebusinessapp.com if you have not done it yet. Okay, why we're here today. Mobile commerce is a powerful and profitable frontier of cash flow, and mobile apps are at the center of a sustainable, leveraged mobile commerce strategy. And that's what we'll be focusing on in this 4-hour App Profits workshop. Creating power and profit for you and a valuable experience for your target market. That equals creating an app with the mobile app income system installed and ready to go. Now, in preparation also for this particular workshop, I've spoken previously about the book Mobile Marketing, the New Economy that I've written, and hopefully you've been able to get that from Amazon and had a read of that, because that will give you the context for the whole mobile marketing picture, if you like. Then also, when you've registered for this workshop, you will have received the guide that goes with this workshop, and that's the written instructions that you'll need to know and have gone through prior to doing the workshop. So hopefully you've actually read both and you've acted on the instructions in the guide. Otherwise, you will find that you'll go through this workshop a little slow and probably a little difficulty, and there'll be some gaps for you. So make sure you go through the guide that you would have received when you registered for this workshop, and if you've got any questions, please ask them before commencing the workshop so we can clear them up for you and you can focus on what the training in the workshop is actually all about, not filling in the blanks of understanding what's going on first. Okay, so this workshop will give you the step-by-step instructions to create your app in less than half a day, and also you're going to be logging into the platform so that you can change it anytime you want. And that platform is our App Success Wizard. If you can use WordPress or Word, you'll be able to build and manage your own app, and you will be using this during this workshop that you're about to log into today. So we've got the book, the guide, this workshop, and the wizard, or the online platform where you can build and manage and edit and change your app at any time. You should have received your wizard login details, and if you haven't, do not proceed. In other words, stop here and contact us. So if you do not have the login details for the App Success Wizard, please make sure you contact our office and get that, because in Module 1 you'll actually be logging in. Alright, so the rules for the workshop so that you can get the best out of it and create the maximum success in the time that we have together today. At any time you are unsure of what you're doing, stop by pausing the presentation. It will continue to download for you and you'll be able to restart the presentation at any time that you need to get back. And obviously you'll be behind us. Within every hour we have a 10-minute break, so you'll be able to catch up. Or All right. So the main thing is that you don't let the content run past where your mind's at. So anytime you are unsure of what you're doing, just stop by pausing the presentation with the normal pause looking button on it. You can come back here and you can restart the presentation at any time. It will stream for you. Contact us explaining precisely what the problem is if you need something resolved. And before you send your note to us, look at what you've typed and make sure it makes sense, because sometimes we get half explained problems and it slows you and us down because we spend a bit of time trying to figure it out and then sometimes we don't figure it out right. So write what you need to. When you log in, when you start the workshop with us, you'll see a questions box below it and you just put your name and email address in there and you type in the comments what you want to actually ask us, and before you send it, just have a bit of a read and see if it makes sense to you, and that way we'll be able to get back to you a lot more efficiently and obviously a lot faster so you can keep going in the moment. Okay, stay focused and don't worry if you don't keep up or if something's not working for you. Okay, you cannot break anything first and foremost, but everything will be resolved. Okay, so if that means after the workshop we need to get back in touch and sort something out with you, we will do that. Okay, so you're not going to get stranded if you get stuck. Very important to stay focused. You're in one of the most exciting times, one of the most exciting mediums, in one of the most exciting marketplaces, and that's the time of this mobile economy and also, you know, the mobile user marketplace. So it's well and truly worth anything that you might encounter as a little hurdle along the way. All right? So smile and have fun. If you say it's fun, it will be, right? And, you know, if you really want to unlock the fortunes that lie in mobile marketing, approach it from a position of fun. This is an adventure, it's a journey. And remember, you are supported and you cannot break anything, okay? Even if you do something wrong or you save over something that you lose, okay? Of course it will if you're lost if you save over something, but you know what? It can always be put back. But the main thing to remember is, especially when you're on our platform or on the wizard, as we call it, the App Success Wizard, right? You can't break anything, so please don't panic, smile and have fun, and just know that you're supported and one of our team will be there to help you. All right? So what you'll get from the workshop, first of all, of course, the whole purpose of it is that you'll get your first business income app, right? And you should have already received information about your app that we've done the initial setup for you with the mobile app income system installed. So a complete design and development of your app with it installed and ready for action. Now you're going to put your unique specific content and additional things you want to put from your business, whether it's your website, your Facebook, you know, whatever else you want to add to it, you're going to do that. But the foundation and the structure of it and the income system will all be there for you. You're just going to enter in, if you like, your unique information. You'll also get step-by-step instructions through all the modules of this workshop, okay? And those instructions will be around the App Success Wizard, so you can change it, update it and save it without having to make an inquiry with us first. And I think this is the most important part about the fact that this is a workshop. It's not a seminar. It's a sleeves up opportunity for you to know what you're doing and be able to do it freely anytime you want to. You'll also get at the end of this workshop the ability to take the app that you build today for a 30-day test drive. And in purchasing the App Profits Workshop, that includes the $1 30-day test drive. So for 30 days after you've completed this workshop, you'll be able to have a look at it, experiment with it, show some other people, get some opinions, get some ideas yourself, make any changes you want. The thing is that you're going to build this today and then you've got time to enjoy it before you decide what you're going to do with it. Okay? You can take the next step, if you do decide to do with it, at any time you want, to publish your app with Apple and Google, and we'll actually take care of the whole submission and approval process for you at any time within the next 30 days. Now obviously, personally, I'm going to say when you finish this workshop and you've got your app ready to go, even if you want to make some changes, submit it. Let's get it into the approval process, because it can be slow sometimes, especially with Apple. They're very fussy and they can take time because a human actually looks over the entire app before they approve it. So the key is to not let that 30 days expire and lose all of the work that's been put into it by us already, and then also by what you do today. So anytime within those 30 days, and obviously I suggest right away that you submit to get it published, your app published on Apple and Google. Now, Apple, just to recap what I explained in the free webinar, Apple charge a submission fee to assess and approve your app. Initially, if you decide to do it, we will throw in the first month of our ongoing course called Mobile Marketing Breakthrough for free. So what I'm saying there is, yes, you can test drive it for 30 days. At any time in that 30 days that you make the decision to publish and get this app into the Apple and Google stores, right, we will do that for you. Obviously, Apple will charge you a submission fee, but we'll include 1 month of mobile marketing training to go with that for free. That's just so that you do get in the game and that you take that next step. And the Google submission fee is equal to what we charge for a month. So really you're getting the whole lot for half the price. Okay, now the App Success Wizard. This is the platform I was talking about. This is the URL, platform.mobileappsystem.com, and you should have received that in an email. In the same email that you'll have the username and password to access the app that we've already put together for you. So if you don't have that information, don't start the workshop, because the workshop is all about what's behind this login. When you go in the other side, how do you edit and add to the app that we've already made for you? And so you'll need that username and password. All right, that's the URL you go to. So if you're ready to attend the workshop right now, what I'd suggest you do is open up another window on your browser, or a separate browser to this one if you want to, and go to that URL and put your username and password in. Don't log in just yet, because the login does time out, right? So if you're not active in there for a while, it will automatically shut you out. But what I would suggest you do is put the username and password in, right? And then join the workshop, and at the appropriate time that I say log into the wizard in the workshop, you can just whip over. You've already got your username and password typed in. You don't have to scrounge around, on your desktop or wherever to try and find the email from us. The information will be in there, and you can just hit log in and boom, you'll be there. And that'll make the training process efficient too, because I'll be able to keep flowing on instead of waiting for you and everyone else on the class to actually do that login process. So this is about efficiency. We're managers, we're business owners. We want to be able to do things as quickly and easily as possible. When you locate that information, open this window, this page, in a separate browser or a separate window on your browser, and put in your username and password ready to go in. Okay? What else you'll need to log in? Oh, sorry, this is the username and password, just what I was talking about on that screen back there. All right, so that's what you'll need to get into the platform, or what we call the App Success Wizard. What else you'll need? You'll need all the specifications outlined in the guide, the written document that I was talking about earlier, that you should have received a copy of when you registered and paid for this workshop. Make sure that you've got everything we've specified in there. In particular, these are the things that you're going to need to submit to the Apple Store. Okay, the icon name, the app name, the description, and the keywords, and all the information's just outlined in the guide. Okay, so make sure you've got all of the homework or the questions answered and completed, the documentation completed, so that you can be, again, well prepared to highlight, copy, paste anything that you might have, say, in a Word document, to paste it in on the platform when you go into the actual wizard, and or the back end of your app, if you like. So have all this stuff ideally in a Word document opened on your computer, so that you can just copy and paste it in as you need to. Okay, what else you'll need? The website, your website with your established e-commerce. Have that open as well, because you might want to grab content from there, or put in hyperlinks to things that you may not have thought of, or that we may not know about from doing your app initially for you. Now, if you don't have an autoresponder program, we recommend AutoWebBusiness.com, which is also a shopping cart and an affiliate program and a digital product manager, all rolled into the one login account, which is why we love it so much. So hopefully you've already got some sort of email marketing system, but if you don't, just start with the AutoWeb Business Autoresponder program, and you can jump over and sign up for that at any time you want to. Okay, but you will need to have something there. Otherwise, how can we create income out of the app and how can it be at the top of your sales funnel, as I explained in the webinar, if we can't take people forward through the rest of your sales funnel, which, to keep it all digital for you, would be on your existing website. If you're an offline business like a local restaurant and cafe, maybe you don't want to send them to your website. In that case, you will probably just want an email marketing system so that you can contact people on email, as well as the SMS system that we've built into your app for you, because people read emails on their mobiles as much as they read, not as much, but as well as reading the text messages or the push notifications that I've spoken about. And of course, those push notifications have over a 90% open rate, so we love those, but you want to be able to back it up with email marketing as well. Okay, so you want to have something there, and if you've got email marketing and a shopping cart and an affiliate program, even better. All right. If you do have an autoresponder program, you'll have some sort of form that people fill out. Usually it's their name and email address. And so that the code for you to do that on the web, you'll want to have that code, and we'll want to put it into the app so that you can get subscribers through the app as well as from your website. So if you've got opt-in code that you know about or can get access to, fantastic. Alternatively, to get people to opt in, we can just send them to a web page on your website that you've already got with your opt-in, if it's a dedicated page. But the problem with a lot of those is that they're often too small to see on the screen, right? So that's why we prefer to build the opt-in into the app that can go into your existing, for using existing opt-in form code, well, it's going to go into your existing autoresponder and database. So that's our preference, okay? If you don't have it with you, this is the one exception I will say, it's okay. But to start the workshop, but remember that this is key to the income system, being able to get people deeper into your sales funnel through the app. Name of the game. And without some sort of opt-in to your existing email database, you're kind of cutting out the benefits of having the app to some extent, if you know what I'm saying there. All right, so if you got the opt-in code, fantastic. If not, we can go get around it, but in a way you're compromising the system, okay? But it will still work, of course. Good news, no programmer. There's no app code programming involved in this at all. If you've ever used a WordPress blog and or typed in Word, then you're going to be able to use the app platform, no problems at all, okay? So this is for business owners and it's management training. Just remember that. This is not going to be stretching your head into code stuff that you simply shouldn't be spending time worrying about. We want to get your business app built and ready to publish in the stores so that you can get back to marketing and sales in your business. All right. The other thing that you'll need are the images that are outlined in the guide. Visuals are really key to a valuable and appreciated app, and any audio or videos that you've got for your app that you want to include, make sure you've got hyperlinks or code or whatever is required so that we can include them in the app during the workshop. Okay, now there's a couple of essential images that are app specific. The app icon, and again I've talked about these in the guide. The app icon is what will actually go on people's mobile phones, so you want that one to be ready to go, and hopefully you've got that made already, because you'll be able to upload it to your app during this workshop. Also, the other two that are app specific is the app homepage and the app splash screen images. So refer to the guide for details on these, and again have them open and easily accessible on your computer so that once you are logged into the App Success Wizard, which is the platform that you build and manage your app on, that you're going to be able to upload them with ease. You're not going to be rummaging around trying to find them on your hard drive. You've got them open maybe in a folder of their own, or however you like to organize things. The main thing is that you can locate them easily, because sometimes you can lose focus and flow in something like a workshop because you're rummaging around trying to find something, and the pressure of being left behind, then all of a sudden, you're in overwhelm. I'm sure you know what I mean. So just get, like everything else I've already described, get your images and stuff organized so that when we get to that point and I say, upload your icon here, that you can find it easily and you can do it right away without the stress and the drama of having to go back later. Alrighty. Now, remember the mobile app income system I spoke about in the webinar. We're working in area 1. There's 3 areas: design and development, distribution, and direct response. This workshop is all about design and development of your business income app with the mobile app income system installed in it. Okay, so that's the focus of this workshop. It's getting your very first business income app. So it will be created already with a marketing and sales funnel installed in it and in mind with what it is that you're doing, so that you've got a strategic and specific structure and system. There'll be several call to action points and commerce links, and we're going to show you the ones that you need to add in, and obviously what we've already put there for you. A flow-through way for you to use this as a complete communication system and a structure as well. And of course that communication system includes that opt-in to your newsletter or your email that I was talking about earlier. You're going to put in links to existing content that you may have on the internet or in other, whether it's on your own website or someone else's website, so that people can browse what you've got to offer. They can book, if you take bookings, they can buy easily via your mobile app to what you've already got existing online. So you're not having to rebuild your whole shopping cart, your whole of your sales funnel, as I explained in the free webinar previous. Again, have all the links to things like your social media sites, anything that you want to include in the app that take people to the existing funnel that you've already got. So have all of that stuff organized and easy to find, again, so that you can just copy and paste it or put the hyperlink in at the given time without having to, oh, what is it again? You just want to have it ready there that you can copy and paste them in. And remember, planning your app purpose and value. This is covered specifically in the guide and important for you to keep mindful along the whole way here, that whilst you want to make an app that's going to be an extension to your existing marketing and sales funnel, in other words, building income for you, it's got to be valuable to your marketplace. So the question that you want to have running through your the whole time you're doing this workshop and beyond is, what makes your app valuable for people to have on their mobile device? Why would they want to have you permanently there as part of their mobile screen real estate, if you like? Remember, once this app's done and published in the stores, once you take that next step, people are going to have you literally at their fingertip. And so it's really important that the privilege of the presence there is to add value to them. So always be front of mind with that. I'll be referring back to that a number of times throughout the workshop as well, identifying the value points, and that's what you're going to lead with every time. All right. Again, actually refer to the guide, because there's some fantastic information in there that I actually give you some ideas and some tips from other people that you may be able to use in your as examples and ideas and inspiration for your own value. And that's the key, to create new value that is invaluable to me to have. If I've got your app in the moment or at any given time, that's like, gee, I'm glad I've got this app on my phone. I was able to open it and get that information or get that whatever it is that you've got to offer. Okay. At the end of this workshop, you will be invited to join our ongoing mobile marketing breakthrough management training and community. Earlier on in this presentation, I mentioned to you that we'll give you the first month of this free when you publish your app with Apple and Google, so that you've not only got your app built and published and out there, but now how do you market it? How do you make it valuable for you? And so at the end of the workshop, I'll go through the details of what this 12-month management training is actually all about. But essentially, it's looking at and revisiting your existing marketing plans and getting the integration of mobile into what you're already doing in the offline and online world, and then looking at what's missing. So auditing the total opportunity online, offline, and on mobile, and working out which bits you do have and don't have, how to maximize the bits you do have, and how to plan to extend what you do have into the areas that you don't currently have. So I'm looking at a holistic approach here. So even though it's called the Mobile Marketing Breakthrough, which in one interpretation could suggest that what I'm talking about here is just mobile marketing, I'm actually not. I'm talking about mobile and how it impacts or how it links to what you do online, how it links to what you do offline, then how those two, online and offline, also link to each other as well. So the website where the membership sign up is mobilemarketingbreakthrough.com. And really what we're doing here is helping you maximize this app at the top of your sales funnel by finding the sweet spot for success, which is the fusion of online, offline, and mobile, and how they relate to each other, so that you build a more complete, a more comprehensive, and most importantly, a more powerful commerce system to what you've got existing for your business right now. So you can head to the management training community and join that at any time. So if you already know that you want to publish your app at the end of the workshop and that you would like that first month of training free and you want to sign up for the 12-month program, any and all of those, head over to mobilemarketingbreakthrough.com and you can join that even before you finish the workshop. But obviously you need your app, right? So make sure you do the workshop as well. But you can go to Mobile Marketing Breakthrough at any time and get started on the education that will support this app, as well as the overall marketing strategy for your business. But before you go, remember to register here so that you can gain access to Module 1 of the App Profits Workshop. Okay, so you'll see below this video the area for you to select the training session, day and time, and it will show in your time zone where you are in the world. So select the one that is most appropriate for you, and then once you're registered for that, then head over to Mobile Marketing Breakthrough. Okay, before you go to mobilemarketingbreakthrough.com, make sure you're registered for this workshop at the day and time that suits you best. And if it's to join us at the session that's about to start, even better, right? Make sure you've got all of those pieces organized that I've mentioned here. If you need to revisit this video, then you can do that too and go over any of the content. And of course, if you are missing that All Vital login, make sure you contact us, because very early on in Module 1, we're going to be actually logging in. So I've covered everything that I can to prepare you, and I'm just going to remind you now. I want you to look back at your own face and remember, put a big smile on it. This is going to be fun. We're going to really do some exciting things that many of your business colleagues have no idea about, right? So you really are stepping out and leading from the front. You're on the leading edge of commerce in today's mobile world and the new economy that we're in. And so keep in that space that, man, I'm really there, and you've got our team to support you. And no matter what, right, when you come out the other end of this, you'll realize this is fun and it really is exciting being on the leading edge. All right, so when you're ready, choose the day and show time that suits you best to get into the workshop with our team, and we'll follow you all the way. And anytime you need to ask anything, please do so. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you on the other side of the login screen. Okay, bye for now.